Hi everyone, this is Rishabh Chatterjee and in this video we'll be talking about types of interview. Now you are going to give interview and in most of the companies the process almost remains the same. The different stages that are there, that almost remains the same. But before we start learning about the details, it's better to know what are the different types of interviews, so that in case whichever company you are applying for, if one of the stages we have a different type of interview, you already know how to go about that interview process. So let's start with the first one, which is going to be the simplest one, which is face-to-face interview. The meaning is pretty much simple like the word, which is you will be meeting someone face-to-face and the interview will go on where you will meet that person and then they will ask you questions, you will answer. And this mostly happens maybe with the HR manager or lead recruiter or maybe third party recruitment. Sometimes this happens in the company premises or maybe with the third party where that company is in that premises. But mostly one of the major aspects when you are giving face-to-face interview is that your body language. This becomes a major aspect, that you should have a good body language. The way you're communicating, your confidence level should be good, because all this makes an impact when you're giving face-to-face interview. Your answers, your knowledge, all that is important, but body language, confidence, communication skills, this becomes more important. How professionally you are able to give the answers, all that becomes more important in case of a face-to-face interview. Also, you are able to showcase your personality better when it's a face-to-face interview. The second type is panel interview. As the name suggests, in this type of interview, there might be 3-4 members who are all like sitting in front of you and you'll be answering to all of them. What happens in this case is that there might be a manager, lead recruiter, HR manager, and maybe someone else, subject matter expert, who all will be asking you questions. So in this type of interview, one thing to make sure is that whoever is questioning you, you should answer directly to them and you should directly make eye contact with the person that you are answering to. Also make sure that the answers that you are given is consistent. If someone is asking you a question, you give one answer, and then if someone else is asking you similar to that or a continued question to that, your answer should be same, not that in one answer you are giving some other answer and in another question you are giving some other answer. So it should all be in sync with each other. Also try to make sure that if they ask you, do you have any questions, you are able to ask a question to every panel or mostly 2-3 members at least, because in a panel interview, when you are giving an interview in terms of a panel, all of them will finally make a decision whether to hire you or not. So everyone has a say. So you have to make sure that you are able to give a positive impression to all of them. The third type is group interview. This mostly happens when the company is recruiting lot of candidates. So what happens is that you as a candidate will see that there are a lot of other candidates who have come together, and mostly from the company side what they do is they divide all the candidates into small groups and they give certain tasks. Now this task is mainly done like it's a teamwork task, and the main objective is that they want to figure out candidates who can stand out from the crowd. So stand apart, you have to make yourself noticeable. So some of the aspects that you need to make sure in terms of a group interview is that number one, they'll give you a group task. So there you need to be able to share your opinion clearly, your communication should be clear. Number two, what others are speaking, you should hear them. So you should be able to, like you should be attentive that whatever others are speaking, you should listen to that. And if you have some points related to that, you should put up your points, but make sure that you are putting up your points politely, not that someone is speaking and in between you are coming in and telling your points. That is not the right way. You have to be polite, but also make sure that if you have some opinion to share, you are able to tell it properly. So what happens is that if you have good leadership skills, this is a good opportunity to show that you are a good leader. So overall, if you are able to stand out from the crowd, there's a good chance that you will get selected for the next round or you'll get hired for the job. So in this video, we spoke about 3 types of interviews that you can come across. In the next video, we'll be continuing this part. So stay tuned. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to hit on that like button. Share this video with your friends too, and also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. That is it from my side for this video. See you again in the next video. Till then, bye bye.